Stop stealing. Hit the like button. Share the video. Subscribe, guys. It's Smoke Man Joe, and I'm back at it with the NFL Week 13 picks against the spread video. And guys, if you haven't already, grab a membership badge. Support the channel, man. I'm dropping nothing but bangers this week for the members. I'm dropping nothing but bangers here in this video, guys. Bounce Back Joe is in full effect this week, guys. I got about 5-6 money picks this week. I feel great about this week, guys. Last week, tough slate, horrible week for me. But like I told you guys last week, when we have losing weeks, we always bounce back. And this week, we plan to bounce back with a vengeance, guys. Shouts out to all you guys, man. Appreciate the support. Appreciate all the happy Thanksgiving wishes out there from you guys. I really appreciate it, man. Hope you guys had a wonderful, great Thanksgiving. Let's try to end this season on a high note, guys. Again, let's just go ahead and get right into it, man. Without further ado, we got the Seattle Seahawks traveling to Dallas to play the Cowboys. Thursday night football game. Seattle is a 9-point road underdog. And guys, there's no way I can lay 9 points with Dallas against this team, guys. I like Seattle here in this spot. I don't believe they're going to win this game, but I do believe they'll cover the 9 points here. Thursday night primetime standalone game. Pete Carroll's got to come to play here. Their season is on the line here. It's probably over with for them, guys, especially with the Rams owning the season series over them. And they got the Rams breathing down their neck, so they got to come to play here. Seahawks 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games. And the Cowboys 5-0 straight up, 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 games. I think that trend ends here, guys. I think Seattle, the more desperate team here, they're going to come to play here, guys. Thursday night football. I like Seattle to cover, Cowboys to win. Next game, we got the LA Chargers traveling to New England to play the Patriots. And I guess we can call this the super shit show of a game for week 13, guys. But two teams that headed in the same direction. Both head coaches looking like they're going to be fired by the end of the year. New England just looked like shit, man. I'm talking about they can't usher up nothing. I'm talking about, man, Mac Jones. Might as well go find Mike Jones somewhere in Houston, man, because his game has been terrible here this season. I'm talking about straight up terrible, guys. New England needs to start Zappy. If New England starts Zappy here, guys, I'll back him with the 6. But if he doesn't start this game, I like the Chargers to win and cover. New England 5-0 straight up, 5-0 against the spread. Last 5 games against the Chargers, but I think that trend ends here. It's no Tom Brady. It's really nobody on this New England roster, guys. And the Chargers, what can you say about them? They seem to lay egg after egg after egg, guys. And man, this is a tough game, man. But the Chargers, at least they're still playing for something. New England know their season over. The Chargers season will be over if they lose this game, but I just don't see how they do it, guys. They got the more complete defense. They got the better offense. I hope this damn coach, Brandon Shotgun Staley, can just call up some decent plays and win this game by a touchdown. I really think they can, guys. But like I say, if Zappy starts, I like New England here, possibly outright. Zappy is 3-0 straight up and against the spread, and his only 3 starts with the Patriots. So, like I say, if he's starting, I like him. But if not, I lean Chargers to win and cover. Next up, and my first official money pick in this video, we got the Detroit Lions traveling to New Orleans to play the Saints. Right now, New Orleans a 4-point home underdog, and I like Detroit here to win and cover, guys. New Orleans, y'all know how high I am on New Orleans this year, but Derek Carr, check down Derek Carr, is looking like the Derek Carr old, guys. And this New Orleans team, they play good defense, but the offense just sputters, man. And Detroit, let down spot against the Packers last week. But one thing I do like about Detroit, guys, they always bounce back after a loss. They're 5-1 straight up and against the spread in their last 6 games on the road. And they're 5-0 against the spread after a loss, guys. So it's very simple here for me. I like Detroit. Get right spot here. New Orleans, I think they drop this game and possibly bounce back next week. But I love the Detroit Lions here. First official money pick in this video. Next up, and my second official money pick in this video, we got the Atlanta Falcons traveling to New York to play the Jets. The Jets, 3-point home underdog. And guess what, guys? I'm back on the Jets here again. I know I was the only one on the Jets last week, guys, but I felt like it was a spot play for the Jets against the Dolphins, but we seen what happened in that game. Complete shit show. But here, Jets had a better defense. They're going to have to score about 17 points. They can get 17 points here in this game, guys. They can get the job done. Not sold on Atlanta going on the road laying points. If you do your research over the past few games, I think 3-4 games that Atlanta has been laying points on the road, they lost them all right. They lost them all outright, guys. So no way I can back Atlanta here. Also, when you look at the NFC South, you got Atlanta and New Orleans both sitting at 5-6. Tampa Bay is sitting at 4-7 right now. I feel like Tampa Bay is going to get the win this week, go to 5-7, and the Saints and Falcons both are going to lose, and this is going to be a three-way tie for first place in their division after this week. With that said, I like the New York Jets to win and cover. Second official money pick in this video. Next up, we got the Arizona Trash Can Cardinals traveling to Pittsburgh to play the Steelers. Right now, Arizona is a 5.5-point road underdog, and that team looked so terrible last week. Pittsburgh got it done. Big performance last week. They picked up over 400 yards on offense. Shouts out to all you Steelers fans out there. But this game right here is going to tell me a lot about the Steelers. Are they for real? Well, they're going to have to cover spreads like this, and they can't lose games like this, guys. Pittsburgh is 6-1 straight up, last 7 against Arizona, and the over has cashed 6 times in the last 9 times these teams have played, guys. So strong lean to the under in this game. But I got to roll with Pittsburgh here. Laying 5.5, I believe they can win this game by a touchdown, guys. At home, playing with house money right now. I like Pittsburgh to win the cover. Must win spot, must cover spot. They got to cover this game. If they don't even cover the spread here, they got a lot of tough games coming up. They still got to go to Indianapolis. They got to go to Baltimore. And they got to go to Seattle. Those games I don't think the Steelers are going to win. So that's right there off the back. You got 7 losses with games against the Cardinals and the Patriots and the Bengals coming up. You got to be able to win all 3 of those games. If the Steelers slip up in one of those games, they will not make the playoffs. You heard it here first. But we're talking about week 13, Steelers versus Cardinals, and I like the Steelers to win the cover. Next up, we got the Miami Dolphins traveling to Washington, play the Commandos. Washington, 9.5-point home underdog. I'm rolling with Miami to win the cover, guys. Over the last 2 weeks, Washington defenses look trash. I'm talking about they can't stop shit. You can get a middle school team and probably run all over Washington the way them boys been playing defense here over the last couple of weeks. I know it's Miami on the road, land a big number, but they proved they could do it last week against the Jets when I didn't think they could. Here in this spot, though, minus 9.5, I think the Dolphins win and cover. Next up, and my third official money pick in this video and my best bet of the entire week, guys, we got the Indianapolis Colts traveling to Tennessee to play the Titans. Right now, Tennessee is a 1.5-point home underdog. This line opened up to 2.5, and it's down to 1.5, guys. I'm pretty sure a lot of you bet this game. Once I told y'all in my live stream the other night that I was liking this game, that could be why the number move. Who knows? But Tennessee is 5-1 straight up and against the spread in the last 6 games versus the Colts. So they pretty much own this team over the last 6 games. And they're perfect 4-0 at home this year, guys. So I got to roll with the hotter team. I like what I seen out of Tennessee last week. The running game got going. Tannehill is done. I'm pretty sure he is done with this team, guys. Will Levis, to me, looked pretty good last week. I think it continues here. I'm just fading the Colts, guys. They've been riding too high. I think it's time for them to come down just a little bit here. Like I say, Tennessee at home. Y'all know Mike Vrabel is an underdog, very profitable. So, yeah, I'm rolling with Tennessee to knock out the Colts. Third official money pick in this video. Next up, and my fourth official money pick in this video, we got the Denver Nachos. We back on the Nachos this week, guys. Traveling to Houston to play the Texans. Denver, 5-0 straight up last 5 games. Houston is 4-1 straight up in their last 5 games at home. Some got to give here, guys. I love Denver with the 3.5 to win and cover this game. The money pick is going to be on the plus 3.5, though, guys. Anything can happen here. But like I stated, with the Colts losing, I believe the Texans have to take a loss also, guys. That'll put both of those teams at 6-6. And Tennessee gets the win. They'll put them at 5-7, a half a game back from, being in the mix with those two teams. And Denver needs this win. I think next week when Denver goes to LA to play the Chargers, that'll be the spot to fade Denver. But here, guys, I think Denver make it 6 in a row here. I like Denver to win the cover. 4th official money pick in this video. Next up, and my 5th official money pick in this video. We back to back with money picks this week. We got the Carolina Trash Can Panthers traveling to Tampa Bay to play who? Y'all already know the Buccaneers. Carolina, 5.5-point road underdog. I didn't bet Tampa Bay last week. I liked them, but I stayed off of them last week. But I'm on them this week. I like Tampa Bay winning cover this game. The Buccaneers are 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 games playing against the Panthers. This team is giving up. They got nothing, guys. I watched that entire game last week with the Titans and Panthers, and the Titans did everything they possibly could with penalties and stuff to keep Carolina in this game, but I believe Tampa Bay runs away with this game by double digits. Carolina probably won't put up no more than 10, 13 points here in this spot, and I can really see Tampa Bay lighting it up here, guys. 28-10. Take Tampa Bay this week. They won't fuck around. Next up, we got the San Francisco 49ers traveling to Philly to play the Eagles. Philadelphia, 3-point home underdog. Seems like a very tricky spread, don't it? But if you do your research and look at the opening lines, the San Francisco 49ers open up a 1.5-point underdog, guys. And it's done move the other way. Here in this spot, I like the 49ers. I will buy this game down to -2.5 or just simply take the 49ers on the money line up to -160. It goes up more than 160, 170. Just buy it down to -2.5, in my opinion. Take the San Francisco 49ers win this game, guys. I think it's a 3-point game here. Next up, we got the Cleveland Browns, a 3.5-point road underdog traveling to LA to play the Rams. What can you say about the Browns, man? They down without a quarterback now. They back to P.J. Walker. He's going on the road to L.A. in a horrible spot here. The Rams are 5-1 against the spread and straight up in their last 6 games against Cleveland. Yeah, I like the Rams to win and cover this game, guys. They win this game. They 6-6 on the year. Like I said, the Seahawks are going to lose. They're going to drop to 6-6. So the Rams are going to jump in second place in the NFC West, man, after this week. They won't lose this game, guys. The Browns may not make the playoffs now. In my opinion, they just may not, guys. They got a lot of tough games still on their schedule also. So this is a winnable game for them, but P.J. Walker going on the road, I'm not buying it. Give me the Rams to win the cover. Next up, we got the Kansas City Chiefs traveling to Green Bay to play the Packers. Sunday Night Football. Green Bay 6.5-point home underdog. And I like the Packers to cover this game, guys. Packers are playing good football right now. Last couple of weeks, they have been playing pretty decent football. Defense is playing lights out. And it's Kansas City on the road. Y'all know Kansas City don't really cover these spreads back-to-back like this. But the Chiefs are 8-1 straight up last 9 road games. But Green Bay is 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games when playing Kansas City. And the under has cashed in 5 of Green Bay's last 6 games at home. And the under in Kansas City games have cashed 6 out of the last 7. Y'all know the primetime unders have been cashing at a high rate this year. Strong lean to the under here. But I like the Packers to keep this game very, very close, if not win outright. Last but not least, we got Monday Night Football. We got the Cincinnati Bengals, an 8.5-point road underdog, traveling to Jacksonville to play Big Jags. I like Jacksonville to win and cover this game, guys. Big Jags 7-1 against the spread and straight up in its last 8 games. But the Bengals are 6-2 straight up in its last 8 games against the Jaguars. Also, the Bengals are 18-7 in its last 25 games on the road. But this is without Joe Burrow here. The Jaguars know what's at stake. They got a chance to be the number 1 seed. They're not playing around. They know Houston is on their neck. So they got to continue to play at a high rate, guys. And here at home, Cincinnati without a quarterback, it's going to be ugly on Monday Night Football next Monday night. All right, guys, that's all of my NFL Week 13 picks against the spread. I'm about to recap all the money picks right quick. I got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers -5.5 over the Carolina Panthers. I got the nachos. We eat nachos this Sunday, guys. I got them outright, but the money pick is going to be on the 3.5 over the Houston Texans. I got the Tennessee Titans plus the 1.5 and the money line over the Indianapolis Colts. I got the New York Jets plus the 3 and on the money line over the Atlanta Falcons. I got the Detroit Lions -4 over the New Orleans Saints, guys. Appreciate the support here on the channel, guys. I couldn't be able to keep doing what I'm doing here without you guys. Stop stealing. Smash that like button. Share the video. Subscribe. Grab a membership badge, guys, if you haven't already. And again, I appreciate you guys, man. We had a bad week last week, but bounce back mode is in effect here over here to Smoke Nation. You guys have a great week. I don't know if I'm going to be dropping college videos this week, but I do like Oregon. This week, I like Oregon minus the 8.5 over Washington. And I like, let me give you one more. I like Oregon over Washington. And I like Alabama outright over Georgia. I think as long as Georgia don't lose by more than a field goal, they'll probably still make the college football playoffs, guys. So I got to roll with Alabama here. And I like Oregon to get it done over Washington minus the points. Stop stealing. Hit that like button. Comment, subscribe, guys. Have a great week. And I'll see you guys later in the week. Gone.